Even our enemies are checking on us to see how we are doing. You will understand. You will relax. Let's move forward. All right. You are welcome, lovely people. Thank you so much for joining me. You understand that statement? Yeah, you understand that statement. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate everybody. If today's your first time joining us, this is Official Survivor Media, the voice of the new Africa emerging with pride and dignity. We are rebranding the narrative of Africa through the lens of Pan-Africanism, right? And so facts and credibility is our hallmark here. We are not sensationists, okay? Beautiful. Lovely people, we are starting as usual. We will start from Mali. Amazing things are going on in Mali. And this time, it's not coming from me, it's not coming from us, Pan-Africans, but it's coming from someone very interesting. Or let me say from a platform very interesting. Oh my goodness. So from there, we land in New York City. Something is happening in New York City. Is it New York? Yeah, New York City. It's amazing. And we are going to go through that also. Then we land in Ghana. Captain Ibrahim Traore is receiving kind of support. Something a little bit controversial, but yeah, in line with us happening in Ghana in regards to the development in the Sahel. We are going to go through that also. So you're welcome. You're on course. Family, this is what is happening. BBC posted something. Honestly, what happened is that I was actually working on this particular story in Mali. So I've gone through and understand what exactly is happening in regards to their gold refinery that they are building in Mali. Then BBC posted it. So when BBC posted it, I said, let me check and see if there is poison in it. My lovely people, the reason why I'm pulling this out from BBC, we are going to read through, is because a lot of people are saying that those of us talking about things happening in the Sahel, things happening in Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso in regards to Captain Ibrahim Traore, the revolution, the agenda, the movement, the things that they are doing to advance their nation, we are exaggerating. The things are not true. We are sensationists. We are exaggerating. Listen, my platform is not a sensation platform. Here, when you come here, you see facts. So I'm pulling this out from BBC because this is the platform that a lot of people believe in. So it's no longer coming from me, it's coming from BBC. So let me give you forward. So practically, Mali is building the new gold refinery, and they are in collaboration with Yandran Group. The Yandran Group is only providing intelligence, okay? Yeah, so they're just providing intelligence to the work to be done properly to make sure that it become modern, all right? It is modern, it is current. That's just what it is. So let's go. BBC said, Mali begins building Russian-backed gold refinery. You see how they put it? You see how these guys wow, goodness. So Mali's military junta, that's they put it there. So let's go. Has started building a gold refinery in partnership with a Russian conglomerate, the Yandra Group. It doesn't mean Russia is behind it, but that is what they are trying to put. It's a company in Russia. They are trying to put it like the Russian government is behind the construction of the gold refinery. No, you guys, you know your trick. Let's go. So the project, according to BBC, the project will embody the West African nation's assertion of its economic sovereignty. So they know that they are asserting for economic sovereignty. They know. BBC is aware. BBC is aware that Mali is struggling for economic sovereignty. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, wow, wonderful. Okay. Assertion of its economic sovereignty and ensure the nation benefit from its mineral wealth. Military leader General Assimi Goïta said, oh, so according to BBC now, they now know that the struggle is for the people to benefit from their minerals. It's not dictatorship any longer. That they are suppressing the people, they are unaliving civilians. It's no longer like that. Oh, okay. Oh, we are following. We are following. Our enemies are checking on us. Let's go. He has strengthened military and economic ties with Russia since seizing power in a coup in 2021. They call it coup. We call it revolution, yeah? While reducing relations with former colonial power France and other Western nations. Oh, so BBC is now aware that France is a colonial power. Oh, I didn't know. I'm not aware. I'm never aware of that. I never knew of it. I never knew. I mean, they just posted it. I never knew. And other Western nation, they are not mentioning them. Which of the Western nation? They didn't mention. But let's go for the no. Now, this reflects a broader trend in the region, with neighboring Burkina Faso and Niger also pivoting towards Russia after the overthrow of civilian leaders. Okay. They are now confirming to us right now that even Burkina Faso and Niger also, they are also struggling to, make the resources of the country beneficial to their people, because they say it's a growing trend. Okay. Yo. Western firms have since been facing a tough time. Of course, Mali in particular, Mali is giving tough time to the mining companies there, especially the foreign ones. So, Western firms have since been facing a tough time. The latest example being Mali's decision to put a huge gold mine run by Canadian giant Barrick into administration, effectively bringing it under a state control. They say no, things are not clear. So the government want to control the company. You see, they come in, during the former government, they will come in and do whatever they have to do, and then Bazawala and then Kalas is gone. It's no longer there. We are going to control it, track every process, make sure that everything works in favor of our people. Beautiful. On Monday, General Goeta, along with Yadran Group head Irik Salikov, attended a ceremony for the construction of the refinery, which will have a 200-ton capacity in Senu, not far from the capital, Bamako. This, I'm not the one publishing it, is from BBC, your most trusted platform. Mali would having a major stake in the refinery, and Yadran Group a minority share. So this group, after collaborating with them, will have a little share out of it. That's just what it is. Beautiful. Now let's move forward. Mr. Salikov hailed the plan as a win-win for both nations, saying the aim was to turn the refinery into a regional center for processing gold extracted not only in Mali, but also in neighboring countries like Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso have their gold refinery, and they're built by the Burkinabes solidly, and then it belongs to the country solidly. So far, according to the update, no date has been announced for its completion. But General Goeta said it is a long-awaited dream of the Malian people, and today it's becoming a reality. The plan will enable Mali to refine all the gold mined on its soil, ending decades of crude export to foreign refineries, he added. Mali is Africa's second biggest producer of gold, but many of its people remain poor 65 years after independence. Oh, I didn't know that BBC is aware of this. Oh, I didn't know. I am not aware that BBC is aware of this. Now they are saying it. If you can't beat them, join them. That is why I said from the beginning that our enemies are even checking on us to see how we are doing. When they come and check on us, the good news is that they didn't find anything negative this time. This time, they pull out the positive. They're trying to brand it in a badagly way. But yeah, we swallow it and then remove the bone. Family, that's all for Mali. Let's move straight to New York City. Lovely people. Something is happening or happened in New York City. You know Dr. Omar. Yeah, I know many of you know him. I don't need to introduce Dr. Omar. No. Let me just put it like that. He's just a Pan-Africanist, a solid one. Very, very solid Pan-Africanist. And I don't know, there's a movement in New York City. So let's watch the video, and then you are going to, I don't know what it is about, but I watched the video. I said, no, my people need to watch this video with me. So this is a great support for the Sahel. I think they organized the event to educate the people and show support and solidarity with the great work that is being done in the Sahel. So let's check it out.
Harlem, New York City gave birth to Dr. Umar on October the 30th of 2010. At the National Black Theater. I did my first lecture there in New York City, and in 48 hours, I was a household name. So thank you, New York City. We are here today on serious business, the business of supporting, of defending, and of standing with our brothers of the Sahel Alliance. We stand with Captain Ibrahim Traoré. We stand with General Goita. We stand with General Chiani. We stand with all independent African countries. 2 weeks ago, I was at the Oxford Union. I received an invitation to debate the father of Elon Musk, Elon Musk. And the topic of the debate was, does Africa still need her colonizers? That was the question. And I find it interesting that people believe Africa cannot govern herself when Africa was governing herself when Europeans were still crawling around inside the caves. So if we could govern ourselves before the white man came to Africa, why can't we govern ourselves after the white man left Africa? The truth of the matter, it's not that Africa needs Europe. Africa doesn't need France. Africa doesn't need the United States. Africa doesn't need Belgium. Africa doesn't need England. Africa needs the freedom to implement an African program. It is outside interference. It is outside interference. Yes. It is outside interference that keeps Africa from being the great and mighty continent it is. If the Sahel Alliance was allowed to do what was best for African people, it would be done already. If Ghana, if Nigeria, if Eritrea, if Botswana, if Lesotho, if Togo and Benin, if Angola and Namibia, if the African states were allowed to carry out their own agenda, we won't have a problem of 340 million Africans starving. We won't have a problem of food insecurity. Help me understand how Africans can be starving in Africa when Africa has enough agricultural land to feed the entire world, brothers and sisters. Africa can feed the entire world. So if Africa can feed the entire world, why do we have starvation on the African continent? I'll tell you why. Here in the United States, we have 2 parasite organizations. And when you go home tonight, Dr. Umar is giving you a homework assignment. I want you to look up the World Bank. And I want you to look up the International Monetary Fund, the IMF and the WB. Both of these institutions are headquartered in Washington, D.C. These institutions, their job is to go into Africa and sell false promises with high interest loans, and they bankrupt and sabotage the economies of independent African countries. And the weapon, as Thomas Sankara, that great son of Africa, said, the weapon, as Thomas Sankara said in 1987, the weapon is debt. They use debt as a rope they put around the necks of African heads of state to force them to do what America wants them to do, to force them to do what Britain and France and Holland wants them to do. The reason Africa must stop accepting loans from white parasite countries. The reason I'm so proud of Captain Ibrahim Traoré and his decision to stop taking loans and handouts from the West is these loans come with 3 requirements, brothers and sisters. I need you to understand this, because when you say why Africa been free for 60 and 70 years and still backwards, you need to know why.
This is hot, man. Lovely people, this is what is happening. I think Africans are wild for this movement. Africans are supporting this movement. Africans are in for this movement. Now from here, let's move straight to Ghana. Ghana is a lovely country, amazing people, you know us. Peaceful people, yes. Anyway, there's a young man called Lewin. Lewin is a Kumewu actor. You know, he's an actor. And all of a sudden, this young man, amazing young man, came out and said he's trying to release a movie. The title of the movie is Captain Ibrahim Traore, the last African hero. And I was like, a lot of people are like, okay, it's too early for that. A lot of people are saying, no, it's too early for that. And some of us and other people also, the problem we have around it is that Lewin, he does comedies video. He's in his videos where he's supposed to be serious, he will be fooling over there. When he's supposed to be fooling, he will be serious. That's how he acts his movie. So we don't want to see any cantata things that will be degrading the name of Captain Ibrahim Traore. So I was not taking it serious because I thought it's not going to be something serious, Then all of a sudden, the trailer of the movie dropped, and I watch it, and I'm like, if this is how the trailer is, then we all need to pay attention to the movie. Yes. So I'll play the trailer. Let's all watch it, and we'll be watching, and I'll be updating you when the movie will drop, and then we'll pay attention to see what the movie is talking about. Is the movie speaking about Traore actually? Because I don't understand the reason why he said the last African hero. I don't know the reason why he used the word the last African hero. We might have more heroes. I don't know why he used the word last. Maybe I might have to interview him to understand the reason why he used the last. But well, let's get it done. Let's go through it. So I think he used that guy as, this guy they've been calling, how do you call it? Gaddafi. Yeah, Gaddafi. I think he used that guy to represent Gaddafi. Gaddafi is one of the popular guy in Burkina Faso. Anyway, let's go. Ibrahim Traore. So that's a
Lamine, c'est moi ne vois pas. C'est fa edrono. Et vous bien ma captain. Faut pas laisser shooter tous les morts.
When you reach Burkina Faso, politicians who don't agree with him create connections, buy them.
All we have to do is to kill him. No coup.
We know some of our countrymen are supporting our enemies to attack us. I am warning anyone who is behind these attacks.
Ouattara. Oh, Ouattara. Okay, so they are linking it to how Ouattara is actually betraying Burkina Faso. That's what they're trying to project. Oh, interesting. Let's move forward.
Oui, Mama. I'm done with you. Out! I want all French soldiers to live within 72 hours.
You are too young to risk your life. You are too young.
You are too young to risk your life. I think that's to repeat when Captain Ibrahim Traore said they have been approached by people who told them that, people who have done this and then they die, you also want to do it. I think that's what he's trying to project. Let's move forward.
To risk your life.
If it will take my life, I'll do. Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Thomas Sankara, Muammar al-Gaddafi, Africa will be great again.
Oh, beautiful. It's interesting, But Lewin, I expect you, the pickup you use in the movie, I expected you to at least talk to the Ghana military, let them provide you with armor vehicle that you can use to add this thing. Lewin, I respect you. Why do you use normal pickup and then you painted it like that? I'll talk to them, let them give you military vehicle, then you add the thing. But anyway, lovely people, the trailer is wild, it's power, it's hot. So when the movie is out here, I'll let you know that the movie is out, and then we are all going to watch it on his page. So lovely people, I'll keep you updated. Well, that's what is happening. How do you see the trailer? To me, I thought it's going to be comedy, something that will not make sense. But the storyline, even from the trailer, is speaking, heavy, it's speaking vim, it's saying certain things. So no problem. Let's see how it goes.